Hello, my name is Brian Dominguez. I have come to take about good the presentation. Good. Um, what it take for good presentation? Okay. Number one, the relationship of planning. Number two, tips on the presentation. Number three, communication skills and audience for successful presentation. The relationship of planning. Okay. For a good presentation, it is necessary to plan the topic you are going to take about. Every presentation will be better if you have clearly consider the main thing you want underneath the cover and the best way to the convey in the audience. These two pieces of the information drive your style, structure, content, and use on the visual aims. The tips on the presentation. Presentation are a way to give your audience a topic, but this not just on the cover the topic. There are lot points make which make a presentation very thin and boring. That is with for each type on the presentation and different tip most the hardly which make it less the tedious and the entertain um, um, six tips on the presentation. Number one, hours presentation. Number two, decision making presentation. Number three, goodwill presentation. Number four, informate presentation. Number five, instruction presentation. In number six, persuade presentation. Um, Before making the presentation, it's necessary to identify your audience. Science give and the presentation will not down much to hit on the understand topic. For example, you are going to the presentation and the new cell phone. Present to people who do sorry to know about technology equipment. You will create an oversight and your presentation will be of no use. Once analyzed, you can use one of his presentation type tips depending on your audience. Um, when you have the topic and audience analysis, it is important to know if your part is the info up to date. You will most likely use once on the first their tips on the presentation. Not a presentation have to adapt to a traditional presentation. Communication skill and audience for successful presentation. To have a good communication with your audience, it is important to always look at your audience, observe what part of the paying attention and how to encourage your audience. It is also important to have a dynamic presentation that does not make it tedious. The movement of the body is what is make the public pay attention to you. However, it is important to know how the conditioner you movement with what do you speak. Signs in the will be user to speak and the mover has with on the meaning. It is important the six types on the presentation. It's important the communication skill. This is important. The relationship and planning is important. Thank you for attention